Hello, my wonderful people. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, depending on your time zone or anytime you are coming across this platform called Linda's TV show. If it is your first time and you like what we are doing here, kindly subscribe, put on your notification bell to all notification. In that way, you'll be able to know when we upload a new video. I want to appreciate you too for creating this wonderful platform we are using to pass information across to the members of the public. I put a disclaimer that here in Linda's TV show, we react to all forms of videos. We do not and will not promote anything misleading information, hate speech, violent, or trying to instigate war. We are only here to inform, educate the members of the public because information they say
everything compromised. You couldn't see beyond their nose in any way possible. And look at the mess that we've been in for many decades now, and we're battling in this generation. How many lives have been lost into it?
I want us to look at those who hate Nnamdi Kanu.
So obviously, like I said,
I want to tell you the
die
reason
is
why
cast, so they have to. This blasphemy law has to be taken out because
from the beginning,
it's a secular country. So if you don't want that, then you can also go and have your own country. This is what people are. It's slowly but surely, building up. That is how you go. It doesn't happen overnight, but at the end, this is what's going to happen. And they know it. When you see America raise this issue, there's no going back on it.
You actually give me your ear.
No, you can be sure of that. You can. That you can also bet on it. They will never.
Let us discuss
so because already we've seen in the northern part now they are protesting against Trump. Okay, so. But the truth of the matter is that it's not going to stop anything. So their conspirators and their co-trivates, some of them who pretending to be Muslim, Christians and pastors, they will be put to shame because I think also that their time is up. The other day he's saying that he just lying to himself and lying to people, gullible people.
I will tell you,
people who like they've been bewitched, that he says so many things and then he can't follow everything because of the anger I feel, that
some of these things because number one, Nnamdi Kanu did not start the struggle because he wanted to
very annoying. So I don't have the temperament to follow such deceitful lies and everything he said.
That by killing individuals, it is not in his agenda.
He can't even. He could not even say that it's Christian genocide. One of his battles was massacred. And so many other Christians, and it's happening live. In a real time, these things are happening, and he sees it. Hundreds and hundreds of people. He cannot. And the pattern is there that these Christians they are going after, including the one is it Emir in the north that took in Christians who were being chased after. He hid them in his house, and when the terrorists came, these Islamic terrorists, when they came, they couldn't do anything because they respected him or whatever it is, so they walked away. So, but the intention was to kill the Christians who ran into him for a cover, and he protected them. So how can you not turn around and say this is not Christian genocide? That is not targeted at Christians. That everybody there. The way you say that whether Christian or whether Muslim, you see when they begin to use that word, whether Christian or whether Muslim, you know that they are lying. They are coming to because there is nothing like whether Christian or whether Muslim. No. We know how Muslim gets involved, we know that there are Muslims who are like moderates, so they see those ones as enemy too, and on that basis, but usually like when they stop a bus, like I saw a video where the guy was narrating to CBN, Christian Broadcasting Network in America, a brave guy from Middlebelt, he was narrating how, and he showed a video of it,
he did not
how they blocked roads, stop the people
of fighting for
picking and choosing among them who the Christian is and who the Muslim is. So you turn around and tell me there is no Christian genocide. With all this happening, they separate the Christians and separate the Muslims. And even in Pakistan, so all over the world, when you see this thing, it's always the Muslim. They will separate you. If you are Christian, you go this way. If you are Muslim, you go that way. And at the end, they will carry out the genocide, and you will come and tell me that they kill Muslim, they kill Christian. No, it's not true. You are lying to yourself. You know? So this is the thing now. But for him, Adebo is saying that they will.
And this is one of the reasons why that he created ESN because ESN was not there to fight.
And you know where he's lying. He said in case anybody who knows or has connection, whatever, there's a way he put it, that person should tell Tinubu. Can you imagine? And on the same day, he was saying that is his in-law on the same
was to actually
and you don't. So he's telling you that he cannot pick a phone and talk to Tinubu. Or just tell Tinubu that he's coming to see him, and we know it's all a lie because
so many things that most of us don't actually know.
Yeah, because Sibanjo is a pastor under him too, you know, and that one was the one some years back that went to America to say that there's no Christian genocide in Nigeria. You remember that? Okay, he said he went Buhari sent him to go and propaganda is in America that there's no Christian genocide. Now, fast forward today, everybody have seen that there's Christian genocide going on, and how many number of hundreds, if not thousands of Christians have been massacred since Osibanjo went to America to tell them that. Well, the blood of those people, he said, because if he inquired of Osibanjo, who says he's a Christian, to go and tell the world that there's no Christian genocide. Yeah, why Christians are being massacred in Nigeria? You are supposed to be a shepherd. You are supposed to be a shepherd to protect the Christians. But this people, my dear brother, this people, no. So all the good, my brother. But we just have to continue, and I'm really thankful that he said the game. This is really is said now. So we have to continue to follow it from now, and all these people who have all this while, the Sultan, the Gumi, the Sanusi, El-Rufai, all of them, they've trouble all this while, but the bigger trouble has come now to trouble them all, because trust me, they are not having a good time. These guys are not having a good time, bro. So Sultan is running around here and there. Boss, they are not having a good time at all. So you see that the prayer of what is his name? This late guy, Umar Pai. That my God, the makers of trouble. God will trouble. Trouble is trouble. You know. So that is like, oh my God. In a short period of time, we can see it with our eyes how troublemakers, a bigger trouble has come upon them. Okay. All the good, my dear brother. All the good.
He said.
Not only kill people, they have shot down at least 2 military aircrafts. In Zamfara State some years back, I can't put my finger on the actual year, they shot down two people you call bandits. They shot down a fighter jet, a military fighter jet during the government of Buhari. Under this government, in 2023 August, some bandits in Kotobraya, that area in Niger State, they ambushed specially trained. There are some groups in the military that are special forces, right? They are specialty. Just you talked about Navy SEALs.
So that we can have a wonderful discussion this morning.
They were about 22 of them or so. And when an aircraft was sent to go and evacuate their bodies, that aircraft was also shot down by bandits.
The system of Nigeria, a level of segregation,
the aircraft and killed those who were surviving there. And when that happened, the Niger State government was levied rage. He came to Abuja to ask for the military support to crush those forces.
Against
After he went to the villa, and he came out of the villa,
and that has made every average Igbo man to depend on
we will not use force, we will negotiate.
Leaving the government because they believe that government they don't care about them.
This kind of activities is not going to be done by kinetic. We use no kinetic. What do you mean by no kinetic?
That alone has made
kinetic
every Igbo man
they shame the entire nation
to be independent without depending on the government. So the level of what is it called success in our phone and Igbo today, it is as a result of persistence and focusness in Igbo on their individual dealings. Because now whatsoever they want to become, the Nigerian government is not ready to give them that access. So they fight to make sure they are okay to themselves. And that is what you see that we are enjoying as far as Nigeria or today environment is concerned. Now, Nnamdi Kanu
come with very sophisticated military equipment to come and negotiate. It's like robbing your country is gone. So,
but the truth is that
the point I want to make is
because there is what is called a pressure group.
Courage.
Yoruba with pressure group. Hausa with pressure group. Which all of you know that one of the pressure group in the Hausa were Fulanis and Arewas.
Exactly. Because if we want negotiators, then
with pressure group. Those pressure group, if which are those areas, Fulanis, all those militants, Boko Haram and so on, and they are pressure group with the Hausa.
But then the political
now when you come to Niger Delta, and with pressure group, and when Niger Delta Avengers, and when the men, and when go to Asorock, and when go to Tompolo.
So
all those guys are armed bandits.
We have a national crisis like
on their own as a pressure group. To pressure the government to come to their own bill or whatsoever they negotiate. And all the many women again.
So you better
to a point now when they at the beach pipeline,
we should support the president.
Whether
you are APC,
now
PDP,
you look at the difference between
whether we are Christian, Muslim, whether we don't support this president.
Now the presumed five eastern states
need to deliver this country. Do you know why we are talking about negotiation or not? Insecurity
this five states. Now you look at that state committee.
Never.
The attention
that came and gave account of how
and the investment the federal government made to that effect.
Yeah,
and then
the
people that shot at West in the Yoruba with pressure group, MOPC, MODUDUWA, whatsoever, and when a man go to Sunday, all those ones are pressure group, and almost all of them are military.
All support the president to do what the president is talking about. Does he live in the moon? Does he not see what is happening? What kind of support does he need to do what he's supposed to do? But bro, you know, this is the problem. Of course, like you just said, Israel, Nigeria will never ever work because they lie to themselves. They are very mischievous bunch of people. Because why would somebody, let me tell you, support the president is all lie. Because even if you talking now about what are you going to do to support him, he will never do what they are saying. Tinubu will never, because of some reasons. One is that it's part of the agreement he had with them, not to touch their foot soldiers, just play it out, spend your time, 5 years, 4 years or 8 years, whatever the case may be. There you go, leave our foot soldiers. And two is that Tinubu is targeting 2027. He knows that if he go after this terrorist, his chances becomes more, get deep. His chances of so you see what I mean? So these are his considerations. So if somebody coming like again that the way he's saying they should 100 days. 100 days to do what? Hoping that everything will calm down, then they go back. They go back to their usual way. These people are evil. That is just the word. Because they know that 100 days, what are you going to do in 100 days? You've been there for more than 2 years, going to 3 years, you didn't do anything. 100 days, how many days? How many months is that? 2 months or 3 months? So they're just lying to themselves. When they come on TV, these are the criminals and they've been exposed. It's unfortunate that even in Nigeria, some of the people, also there's no electricity is no internet. A lot of people don't know what's going on, so they maneuver their ways with lie, and people don't call them. But people don't know that all this media in Nigeria you are listening to, they are your enemy, your worst enemy, because they don't speak the truth. All of them, from Rise to Channel to IT, they are all TVs, they are all evil. I'm telling you the truth. Truman is not going to do anything. Or except the US do something, nothing's going to happen. Absolutely not going to happen. But the good thing is that the American government, they know that the time is right to do the right thing, because the Nigerian government, they are not ready to do anything. They are very much part of the problem. They are not part of the solution. No, they are not at all. So that is the situation.
Those who are following him. It is so sad. It is so sad.
The question take you over. Terrorists, they've taken over most of Kwara State. They are in and Osun State.
People who led us into this killings.
Kogi State. So we're not even talking about Zamfara now. We're not talking of Northwest.
I could remember that period.
We're talking about this into the other part of the country.
Talking about the unity
Lagos is not far away. State is not far away.
Not allowing what your father. You can go down to my page. You see some of the things
that
I
instead
posted.
of ensuring that you disrupt
now page never kills the kind
of this criminal,
you will see, and I was called a printed kind of name. They should put their individual differences aside and not allow what Nnamdi Kanu has labored to die. I call for the unity among them. I call for the dialogue among them.
See why we cannot be able
they never believe me. Today, everyone's mistake has led us to where we are today. And even at this moment, most of you are not even ready to take blame. Most of you are not even ready to admit that I contributed to what is happening today.
Look at this very...
I want to tell you something.
That was posted by Sahara
Ikenga Uwagudem that left ITOB because all of them were seeking to be one place.
One of their line. Everyone
they betrayed their master for their master.
And this man is asking. These
they betrayed their master.
I think it's Assemblies of God Superintendent.
They betrayed their
master. Of God Superintendent.
And one funny thing is that
should killing of Christians
Ali will remain our land.
Because
no matter what is happening,
good question,
we must look for a way to make an amendment so that we can actually
go and check the speech of a people. You can't see anything that looks as if
ourselves into something that is better.
Yeah.
There is nothing
today,
in this.
rather yesterday, a judgment was passed.
We make you feel
that Nnamdi Kanu is sentenced to life in prison.
Yeah.
A judgment that was written and passed to the judge on Motosho to read. A judgment that was not given based on constitution or law. There is no provision of law that makes such judgment. But you know for sure that once you are in government, you can stand up and make any decision on your own. Nobody charge, nobody drag you. You can make way or make use of constitution any way you want to do.
From which planet is this man coming? You begin to wonder, is he part of us?
Are you getting me?
A Christian? Is he
a Christian? One of the funniest things is
100% he's not.
Somebody who is coming up to say that Nnamdi Kanu created insecurity in Igbo is a lie.
Yeah.
Nnamdi Kanu, he struggled or his path to liberate an Igbo. There was never in a time in his idea that an Igbo would be in trouble while he is leading them out of trouble.
They are all lying.
There was never a time he believed that I am more of an Igbo before the Igbo are then liberated. Those who
how about the one when he said that he was going to America and that he doesn't like cold and the weather was cold. There was a winter soon, but he told God to change
so many things in an Igbo.
The weather system, the natural weather system that comes, winter comes and it goes, summer comes, and God just changes and oh my God! Now when he landed and people were wearing t-shirts, can you imagine such crap?
Let's put on our key
And he also said that he was going on a program one day,
yes,
and that on his way that God told him to go back home to his wife, because he said that when he got to that place, that there were women sitting in front of the altar. You know how some of the women, when they dress like miniskirt, right? They call it miniskirt. So that he won't be distracted when he, oh my God,
by Tinubu and Lagos State government against Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. The judgment of yesterday is a revenge over what happened during the NSA, which they believe that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu contributed by making some statements on the radio Biafra. On a Facebook. So the Yorubas decided to revenge. What you saw played out on the court yesterday was not actually as a result of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu clamoring for Biafran Republic.
Nothing.
It is a revenge
what the Bible tells us.
sentence
that says a word that doesn't come to pass is a false.
by Lagos State government and whosoever.
Yeah.
So we know for sure.
And now they realize
I want to digress a little.
Most of them now
talking about the politics behind the sentencing of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu.
Because they will be fished out. The internet doesn't lie.
Starting from
when you say
it
to
local government chairman, to state house of assembly member.
You remember the one who said that somebody was either in Germany and they were going to deport him, that he tell him to enter toilet and pray in blah blah blah.
Elders of Igbo land. I am telling you that.
You know who did that? You know who he was?
Wanted to play a politics as it is being played in Nigeria.
To be going to church, especially this type of churches, I don't know, man. I don't know. It's crazy.
Are you aware that when Sunday was held at the Benin Republic,
exactly,
all the leaders and elders of Yoruba land, all of them transport themselves to what is it called? To Benin Republic.
But whatever happens, we must.
They make sure that Igbo was not sent back from Benin down to Nigeria, because they know that Tinubu will not, what is it called, Buhari will not play with him.
Good morning.
They safeguard their own. They will go about it, and today some people will never serve any J terms. We also know what actually transpired. A whole lot of them, you go to the northern part of the country, the same thing is what is applicable there. But Obian and Igbo, are you aware
about 100 days
that what you people say that is happening in Southeast cannot equate what happened in Niger Delta region during the time of Niger Delta vengeance, during the time of men that are starting to go them and to pull them. The calamity, the killings, the destruction that actually happened in that region. What happened in Southeast? I am not saying that what happened in Southeast is that we should give ourselves applause. No. But I'm telling you, the measure of calamity that happened in Niger Delta during the era of Avengers, men, Tompula and so on and so forth cannot equate what happened in the Southeast. But look at the way the system is handling the one of the Southeast. And look at the way the system addressed the one of Niger Delta. Look at the way the system also addressed the one of the North. So the politics being played on the Igbo nation, it is to say that our leaders are weak, to my own observation.
And that is what
if they are not weak, I will say they are afraid to make an implementation of facts.
You say your pastor say,
because if you are not weak, you should be afraid. If none of these two is controlling your mind, you should be able to stand and defend the cause which your people call you to defend. There is nothing you are doing in the House of Assembly or Senate as a person. If the interest of those who send you there is not written boldly before you,
this move that Donald Trump,
it doesn't really matter what is happening in your community. As a representative, their interest should matter to you than outsiders.
Almost did not a shot.
I talked about politics that is being played in Nigeria. We in Igbo, somebody like me, the reason why I'm calling for the unity of Igbo nation is that when we are united, our strength is what will take us out of where we are into now. We can only leave what we are passing through today when we agree to come together as a people. It is our unity. That is where our strength lies, because we are not only going to defeat our enemies, but we play the game with them in governance.
Even the young pastor, that pastor in North,
we've neglected a whole lot of things as a people. And that is what is witch hunting us today.
I had the news this morning.
One of it is politics.
That man has
Igbo don't believe in system of governance.
No, it's not true.
To your tent, or Israel, everybody believe in importation and selling and trading.
No,
and when a decision is being made centrally, and there is no quality person representing you there,
and they took him from here. They took him from the village where, but he said he cannot say that he's been there for some days now. That's why they did not hear from him for some time. People said he was kidnapped, but he came out to say that he cannot continue to stay here while his people, his flocks, as a shepherd, that he go back. That whatever happens, happens.
That is what you
That's why I say I didn't know how to.
So the politics behind Nnamdi Kanu and Biafran issue is something I've said in one of my posts. We don't need to keep quiet. This is the time we need to begin to discuss the word Biafra as it had to do with Igbo. It is in that discussion that we find a lasting solution to it. When everybody begins to shy away with the word Biafra, things will begin to go the way it's going. Let every one of us come out and begin to discuss it now. Let us begin to talk about this freedom. Let us begin to talk about this Biafra now. Let it begin to sink into us, because it is now as it is. Nobody will not survive. Let us take it that way. It is a matter we must not sweep under the carpet anymore. It is a matter we must begin to discuss now. In our radios, in our TVs, in our community meetings, everywhere in Sukondi Igbo. What is it called? This is the time we begin to make an emphasis
in Nigeria,
on this particular topic, Biafra and the freedom of Igbo. Let us begin to discuss it, because through that discussion, we will find a lasting solution.
Like ordinary human beings.
Through the discussion, we are going to find a lasting solution. Let us not shy away.
They cannot like ordinary human beings. They must go out with security. Because
let us not shy away. The truth of the matter is that if you like crying that you are being marginalized, those who are marginalizing you, they are doing that because they don't want you to equate them. And if you want to break out of that marginalization, there are some steps you need to take to redeem yourself. Number one of it is that we having what is called collective vision, having what is called collective goal, collective understanding. Yabuda no kena kuna mulede, chukuma na kuna abo, uche na kuna isukwa ito. Let every one of us have one understanding that this is who we are. This is what we stand for. Let us begin to go by it. Within a short period, we'll break out of this bond.
All these people that we call that didn't
Imagine Nnamdi Kanu sentencing him to life imprisonment is to me, I didn't see it as a justice for Nigeria, but I see it as a revenge from Lagos state government and the federal, a revenge of answers, because they don't know who to carry that burden of answers on. And Nnamdi Kanu is being used as a scapegoat. He's not being sentenced because he's calling for Biafran liberation. Most of us who hate President Nnamdi Kanu today hate him because of those who are supposed to take responsibility of things when he was not around, failed to recognize their position and taking right decision. This is what led Alibo to little church that we experienced. Yes, and rendition of Nnamdi Kanu from Kenya to Nigeria was also planned by Nigerian government, Britain, and so on and so forth. I am telling you,
Yes.
Mad people everywhere. Mad people everywhere. You don't know law.
Sorry. Britain never wanted, because there is no way Britain will allow Nnamdi Kanu to be picked in their soil, London. So Nigerian government has approached Britain of picking Nnamdi Kanu in London, but they never give it to him because they know that their country is based on law. And if Nnamdi Kanu is picked from UK, that every process needed for prosecution will be followed, and on doing so it will never be on the side of Nigeria. So what they decided to do is that
they did it in such
to make it to be a game outside the shore of Europe. So Kenya playing the card of Nnamdi Kanu being adopted from their country also show how weak they are.
The terrorism war. Law.
So Nnamdi Kanu being a citizen, a green paper carrier of Britain up to today, he has spent in the dungeon of DSN and that. UK never played any role to secure or to broker peace against their citizens and so-called Nigerian system that head in. They never did that. That shows you that they are also an accomplice in what Nnamdi Kanu is going through today. It's political.
And it is
believe it or you don't believe it.
They want to try Nnamdi Kanu.
So I will say this without apologizing to anybody. Those who failed Nnamdi Kanu are the supposed leaders who are to take over from him immediately he was arrested.
Did you know what that one said?
Or rather the third time.
That one didn't want to destroy his integrity.
They failed Nnamdi Kanu because what he left in their own care, they couldn't handle it.
Because that case,
what Nnamdi Kanu left in their care right before their eye, it was tear down. So any name that Nnamdi Kanu is being called today, it is a result of the failure of those leaders who are supposed to take care or take what is it called from him, take over for him. They made an Igbo suffer what an Igbo suffer. If you like, call it that it is created by politicians or governors. That is our own opinion.
Let's see what he's going to do.
But the insecurity that we actually face in an Igbo this few period was as a result of the weakness of the leaders that's supposed to take over from Nnamdi Kanu. They were built his chasing shadow.
That case.
Why things hadn't gotten spoiled.
It's not. You see, there is you were talking about.
Whether you like it or not, I know Nnamdi Kanu is not going to die in prison. But whatever he's going through today,
no matter what,
those men that work with him betrayed
that you have.
Somebody like he can't go out with
what you have gone through today. The hand of God.
There are a whole lot of them.
The same way.
The same way. Betrayed Nnamdi Kanu.
He's doing it for Nnamdi.
Betrayed his effort.
You see. When you are talking,
turn the love in the one way for Nnamdi Kanu against him now that most people are now feeling hot whenever they hear the word Nnamdi Kanu. It wasn't Nnamdi Kanu that made it so. It was the inability to handle the house that led to people now saying Nnamdi Kanu, it's either the Biafra whatever. My father was killed, my auntie was injured, my this one was, it wasn't Nnamdi Kanu that did that. Nnamdi Kanu never called Biafra agitation to be war against Igbo.
Really? I go use that word.
It was those leaders. If you are listening to me, you can target anything. I don't care a fuck. But somebody need to say the truth.
They will use it to build school that my own children I will not be, I cannot.
Pride and ego
to pay the fees they are paying them.
Pride and ego. I will keep doing things as if see can go and
come out and bulletproof vehicle.
You guys have seen how the things is playing out. And you have an option.
While I am going,
and the politics behind the sentencing of Nnamdi Kanu, what is the game?
That they are,
Mr. President want to play their power here.
Security
by somehow giving Nnamdi Kanu a pardon. He will become a hero.
The same God they are praying to.
An I swamp leader
the same Holy
that has born church, murder people.
It's
you know where they are killing people. Was given 20 years imprisonment.
But they will go and
Maz's life imprisonment. What a revenge.
Security surround themselves and so on and so forth. I will
okay, some people say this is not a good time to be an Igbo man, but to me, this is the best time to be an Igbo man. Because I'm alive witnessing the injustice that is being meted on us.
There is no Levi.
And I will still be alive to see our liberation.
My people.
We have a story to tell after this journey. But to every of my brothers or sisters who occupy any position as far as Igbo land is concerned, this call is for you. This is not the time to begin to say, why are you saying this one? Now this is the time for every house to come together, re-strategize, build yourself together, because that's enough. Who
are the priests now?
Let us stop fighting ourselves.
Who are the priests?
Can we be together? Can we so mistake who made the last 2 years and last 3 years cannot keep repeating itself up to this moment.
And on the gathering day, they go and worship. And
there are some things I don't want to dabble into. Because most of you said, you don't be IPOB, you are not IPOB leader. How are you saying this? But it's a fact everywhere. Because I'm an IPO. Being an Igbo man, I'm an IPO. Because the meaning of IPO means indigenous people of Biafra. Who are the indigenous?
Left for me. Look, my people.
So there are things I don't want to dabble into. But a whole lot of things is that
people,
those who betray Mazin Nnamdi Kanu
are now wearing suits and they build houses.
Because a vision is to be conceived by one person.
So on and so forth. And they are now.
And that vision is to be accomplished by many. Every one of us cannot. Yes, of course, Mazin Nnamdi Kanu conceived a vision.
To you and didn't come true.
But in conceiving that vision, he needed an able-bodied man who will understand the core of that vision that will help him to actualize it. And I believe he did well by raising men and women to a position.
That I can tell you
that even if I'm not there, management will go on and our core will maintain that speed lane. He did his own part. But those he handed over to, misleading themselves, misleading the society, put an unrest in the land, unknowingly to themselves, and today they are looking for who to blame. Blame yourself. You must accept that you are fought on this.
Someone's speaker is on.
You must accept that you are fought. You are faulty on this. I am not making this video that I'm jubilating. I am making this video out of pain because I decided not to talk anything that has to do with IPOB or Biafra anymore. But after listening or watching what transpired in the court yesterday
of Donald Trump,
it became a necessity. It became a must that I must come to pour my heart so that I can sleep.
Space was at that direction.
So many things.
God forbid Trump will not be allowed to do. But God shifted his head to the other
direction. I am telling you nothing but
positioned his part of his ear.
Those he left that office for betrayed themselves and betrayed the trust all of us casted on Mazin Nnamdi Kanu.
And God
because they are seeking to be no more in charge.
Look, for those of them, have you seen what one of the body
immediately Mazin Nnamdi Kanu was a rendition from Kenya to Nigeria.
Is it finished?
He took IPOB leadership how many months to take their place as a leader. He took the how many months they were fighting, calling names.
And this other guy, what we name Wale the Perez.
They were fighting, calling names, naming people, doing so many things, neglecting what is at stake. Before they could come back,
falling on Trump,
before they could realize themselves, Umuaka ebuerotisi na onimo verse wonderful ani agwagu umuaka nwa umuaka arapu ohia mewi asi hemeneme,
and Biafra is restored.
On before the returning Enwetu faction, which is almost because at that point I know now about that saga. Mbawaka Simon there was an opportunity to take over some of the structure. Take it or leave it. Because Simon was not in that structure. On that side,
it was a call that
he was only having admiration. Simon was only having admirers. He has no structure then.
Okay, it is on my Twitter.
It was the structure that Mazin Nnamdi Kanu left for this leader. That Mazin Simon actually penetrated out of their weakness. And before I reverse it back to get it back from Simon, it becomes an issue. That again give birth to two factions. From Imowamba, disagreement. These are the kind of pastors that when they fail Nnamdi Kanu, fail this man from today. Now come back to Nigeria. Until the time where nobody want to say this to you people, but I will say what if finished. It is a bone that system. Simon ever was not in it. Because I'm some structure. It is too delicate. Of some political elements Southwest. That was what he said. You people should be blamed over the sentencing of Nnamdi Kanu. Well, Igbo leaders, let me just say it before I take a step on our behalf. Do not you should understand. If you are doing, you see, UK has not spoken. The imperialist of the zoo. They have what am I saying? That's of UK speaking. You people should not allow this car. You see what I'm sharing and Joker. Yeah. And the federal government has started playing to come to reality. Take a step as leader. BBC in Thomas make a change as a leader. Executive resign. Bring unity and make sure that these incarcerations meted on Nnamdi Kanu and Igbo in general. How they put to an end. Doctor the message not just do long time. Exactly. You guys should make it a snappy. By doing so, we will be happy again and we believe we will know how to move ahead again. This is all I want to say today. This is what they do every time. Ma Osogi, yes, call me names. This is just a little. Now with what I've just said, the foundation I lay now, I'm a here, I'm a man. On Sunday, I still don't got today. I can categorically tell you the ones who have seen and the ones who have heard. Whether you like it or not, Oye no grand, Oye no bago, my year. Are you getting me? A whole lot of things went wrong. The message of Donald Trump and match it together. He can't go fake media. Stepping down from being an IPOB.
Their hatred for Trump that is translating into the editorial, you know, their hatred. They allow that hatred to override their sense of normalcy. CNN, MSNBC, BBC.
Betrayed Agile Igbo, betrayed Kanu. Those who turned the struggle to killing and kidnapping, betrayed Nnamdi Kanu, betrayed Agile Igbo, and to Igbo in general. Those who turned the struggle, who used the name of Biafra to commit crime, betrayed Agile Igbo, betrayed Nnamdi Kanu, and betrayed Igbo in general. Because it wasn't the plan.
The same thing is about in fact,
to get freedom for
India, the NATO board member.
That Igbo must die before we have freedom for Igbo. That wasn't the plan of Nnamdi Kanu. I don't know. I will blame it to the leadership of IPOB for not taking responsibility immediately. Nkasi na ona America secretary nka ani ne egusi onwe rapu all na fara Hanaka before they could realize here maybe this is what actually one woman is
able to take care of this people.
Because number one, that before a man Nnamdi Kanu
dominated,
there was no territory in Alibo. Simon Ekpa in charge of,
and they will help.
There is no IPOB unit in Alibo. From every Simon Ekpa in charge of.
Nigeria is finding it difficult to take care of simply because they are
every unit in Alibo was being controlled by the leadership of IPOB, led by Nnamdi Kanu. Are you aware of this? Now, how then did Simon Ekpa have control in some area? Whose fault was it?
And tell Tinubu to go and tell Trump to give him. Is there anything that these people know?
Are you aware? Is
there anything they know?
2017 or 2016 protest.
How come? Who is a
I am working on another some family shini na beha buruni beru no they don't know them. This is so telling the type of love Ndi Bowe for Mountain Nnamdi Kanu and his quest for this restoration.
In the north. Deal with the
now what happened there now that some people are hating Nnamdi Kanu? Was it Nnamdi Kanu fault? The answer is no.
How did this man come to such conclusion?
As an arrow head, the Jidoya, you step into his shoe.
How did you
everybody want to claim whatever I don't know. What are you claiming?
90 days that you should go and beg Trump to give
you something. What are you claiming? Tell yourself the truth. One the leadership of IPOB take the responsibility. Begin to make an amendment now.
Of Islamic Congress.
Yo, it's too late. How many years going to go now? When they sentence is here, life imprisonment. God forbid that this judgment will stand.
This is going on in Nigeria.
When judgment has stand,
none of these people. None of
on
them.
This cause, Mazen lost his both parents.
Was, the
so many things went out from him.
He was the one. When Nnamdi Kanu was campaigning that Buhari is dead. Buhari is dead.
Are you getting me? So the problem you people had was that you are unable to put yourself together. The leadership of IPOB that Nnamdi Kanu left
from Sudan,
assignment
of Sudan. He read it in his church. That the man that was sitting down there is not Buhari, that they signed an agreement. I think that was 2015.
Well,
no matter what
because you are not the one that is being sentenced.
All of us to come together and
one voice. Most of our pages was posting Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Some were making mock of you. When you take the video, see on the back sentence. You are making mock of him and looking at so many people.
If you remember,
posting some derogatory and useless statements
that God will raise
against the person of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu.
Nigeria is mighty.
A man that has stood for love for his people.
UK supported
whatsoever bad, ugly experience that you had, as far as the mention of Biafra name is concerned, was not
that God
the ideology of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Anything if the negativity that is attached to this struggle was not under the watch and command of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. And it is under the watch and command of those he made leaders. They were unable to follow the footprint of their father.
To receive this anointing that
the establishment of
anointing that is coming.
The establishment of ESM was not to terrorize an Igbo.
Miss it now.
The establishment of ESM is to protect an Igbo, protect our farmland, protect our mothers and our fathers against the invaders, terrorists, Fulani. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu did not create any militant group to fight Igbos. But today they have turned it against him.
The army has been compromised.
They are turning against him, and every one of you are laughing, clapping. You are comfortable in your house.
Professional body will begin terrorists you call repentant.
Nobody knows what is going through in their mind today. How many years husband and wife have not come together?
The same like that they want to
how will you feel looking at your sister, knowing that she's wanting something but she's not getting it?
And they are now fighting. And you think that
to go and attack see what the young man is on, what Amadike is going through today, you'll be happy.
They will not tell them.
When the man dies,
maybe
when the program you know that
you don't have
one of the best things that has happened to an Igbo, if not because of the way things has turned around, is this what is it called?
My people,
this issue of
Biafran agitation.
Because the agitation will only make the government to give an attention to the region. There is no region in Nigeria that has not agitated them. Military. I am telling you, every region in Nigeria has one way or the other of agitating.
There is nothing there. The same way
Niger Delta and Akantia, every different group, and Harine Bucharochi, which you know that Sari Dokubo now.
The people did not vote.
This is person that is military has caused havoc.
A man that is
pipeline, bomb, share and the refinery facilities.
Intimidating our own people.
Tell me so many things. Today they are dining and whining with the federal government.
You are using your own
people. We have men, we have Tompolo. Tompolo is being celebrated now. He's a political figure with me. But this is person who was fighting federal government and its establishment.
Comes here with us, stay with us, do everything before he will now go home.
Fighting federal government and its establishment. Asari Dokubo did his own today is a king in his place. Ateke did his own the same thing. Today is a king in his place. Many of them
what this Finnegan and
they were not jailed.
Ferris. And
they were
I just sent him that video today. You see,
their crime was hard because they fight in unison. Because they fought in unison. There were no disagreement against among them.
Prepare because
they were focused.
The NATO group,
being their brother's keeper, watching each other's back.
My brother, that was how Yugoslavia started.
I never see Tompolo and Ateke fighting who is the most biggest lord among them.
Because if you remember,
all they know is that everybody was busy controlling the territory that was given to them
in the world
under one command of watch. And success become their struggle.
This armory in their houses where they
you go to the north. I still say it and I will say it and say it. Boko Haram.
I was in a place.
Fulani herdsmen, they are all pressure groups, militarized.
2 hours, 30 minutes or 2 hours, 15 minutes.
They are political leaders. They negotiation.
They collapsed.
Now they made negotiation.
This
no Hausa leader has come to social media to condemn the atrocities that those Fulanis are committing. Since America, tell me how many of them. Those Fulani leaders, they are senators and house members that have granted press interview condemning those Fulanis
to deal with the Christian-dominated.
Because they see them as their own pressure group.
Zagreb, is it Zagreb right now? They call them Zagreb.
On OPC on there, Oduduwa on there.
I don't have much time to say this, but I think as time goes on, we'll continue to give.
When Sunday Boho was intercepted in Benin Republic, all the Yoruba leaders, both the apostles, rally around him.
Thank you.
And what happened? They make sure they secure his freedom because they don't want anybody that will trample on their voice. Because they believe that through those children, that negotiation is that is a kind of recognition will come. On him again.
Evan, unmute yourself.
On him again.
Speak to us, unmute yourself. If you are still there,
Nnamdi Kanu leadership. You guys need to come out and begin to apologize to him. Because whosoever that hates Mazi today does not hate Mazi because Mazi done anything evil. It is because of those he left in the leadership for. They were unable to handle what was given to them. And that was what led to what we are seeing today in Igbo.
He's muted, now speaking. Maybe he can't be able to
come
in. So
you politicians who are seeking for political solution, and you want your brother to be jailed first before you can come out and talk about his release.
There is nothing anybody can do to change it.
The shot has also reached you because what they are about doing is to silence Igbo completely. That means there won't be any more voice to speak for the people. If they succeed on this card they are playing, Igbo will forever remain silent. Will become a conquered people.
Even this time,
so you are a politician. Whatsoever political solution you are looking to solve this problem that we are into now,
so wherever you
mind you, whatsoever agreement you have today, decide the future of Igbo tomorrow. This is all I want to say. Asorock Igbos political solution. But I'm only saying, whichever way you want to do it, whichever way you want to do it, make sure that our future is at stake as far as this whole drama is concerned.
The torture Nnamdi Kanu is going through in their court. You have seen the insults.
I want you to know that our future is what? Is at stake as far as this matter or this situation is concerned. So whatsoever political solution you are seeking for, don't sell us. Don't make us remain more vulnerable. Protect our strength. Protect our belief. Protect that who makes something Igbo.
It's none of our business. We are
this is all I have to say.
On solution and the next action.
So
wherever you go, one of the actions we have to focus on is involving international community.
Somebody na jump
details, bringing out information. Anyone you have, any eyewitness account of the atrocities of Nigerian government, whether you are or you are outside, this battle is for everyone. Don't take it just for one. It will be a shame if you think it's about us. I bet you what is coming when it comes to the much more prepared than anybody. We are much more prepared. So you better sit up and do your own part. Provide evidence of the atrocity of Nigeria. Share it on social media networks. Share it to family and friends. Those who are living abroad, reach out to your representatives.
Nnamdi Kanu, Nnamdi Kanu, Nnamdi Kanu, Nnamdi Kanu,
really that even though in captivity,
Nnamdi Kanu, Nnamdi Kanu, Nnamdi Kanu, Nnamdi Kanu, Nnamdi Kanu, so it is a very wonderful and a joyous moment to see that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is released.
Of a nation that committed
one thing is this: everybody, it is done to everybody what actually happened in the court. That Mazen Nnamdi Kanu was not pushed into the struggle, rather he was actually ordained for the struggle. If Mazen Nnamdi Kanu was actually pushed into the struggle, when we look at the courage of that young man, look at the courage of that young man.
Instead of being before you
and the next person I'm going to be thanking is the wife, Uchechi. I have not met you in person. I don't want to say anything, but all I want to say is that you are a mother, standing firm, taking care of the kids, absent of your husband. Even, right before you, seeing how injustice have been meted on your husband, right before you lost your mother-in-law and your father-in-law due to this struggle, one or the other. So many things actually transpire.
And the other one is
easy. We need to stand up and begin to learn how to be our brother's keeper.
Do whatever I want to do.
Oh, we actually make one on mother. So how can I have the wrong tribalism? I have that tribalism. I have the wrong that trace or it being tribal.
That he was.
Although I need more for man. And that is why others who have it are using it against us.
So he be restored to UK.
They are using it against us.
Some limits on his freedom. So you can go
now, can you imagine during the time of Jonathan,
extradition,
Pastor Adeboye led the protest against the sitting president Jonathan.
Nigeria has a standing.
Now they put the man, now they kidnap Unka, and Anthony increase the fuel.
Yes, something like that. You know,
because Jonathan
we have our own. And
today,
you walk with him to
this man
of the black letter.
And when he keep either protest here,
now let's talk about the African
this man is still among the pastors who are yet to come and agree or conform to the killing of Christians.
My question to you is how binding will those legal remedies
the only thing
be on the Nigerian government? Because it's one thing to enter into an international protocol, but it's another thing to abide by the
imagine what a war
behind that protocol. And we've seen several times decisions and orders given by the community
you can see a corny pastor
that has not been, so ever
now today it's happening right with you people. None of you want to stage a protest anymore. That is what is called tribalism.
Well, let me say it's like
every one of you are covering the evil that is happening in Nigeria. As a pastor, during Jonathan, you are writing letter, you are carrying play card. Now, as a pastor, during your brother, you are no more writing letter, you are no more carrying play card.
You gotta keep pushing.
And everybody can query in a
for the remedies
to
which his client is entitled. If you keep considering the other ones, the negativities of all these things you just read out, you will never take a step. So I'm hoping Nigeria will.
Watching this video together with me from the beginning to the end, like I said before, if you like what you see here, if you like what I do in this platform, as you have finished watching this video, please hit that red button that says subscribe and put on your notification bell to all notification. In that way, you'll be able to know when I upload a new video. Share my videos, leave your comments in the comment section constructively. Until I meet your way again in my next video, I still remain your Linda's TV show. Bye-bye.